day 24 of the 30-day challenge between me and Roger Grimes. We're getting later on into the challenge, so I thought I would go ahead and show some stuff that's later on in the belts. So I'm going to do just 5 of my favorite techniques out of third round today. And we'll go over those and do those. We'll do them 5 times a piece so we can get through them. First technique is 5 claws of death. It is off of a right punch, or it could be off of a right grab or a right push. I'll do it facing this way. So your attacker throws the right punch. First thing you do is step up, soft hand block. At the same time, you're doing the ridge hand down to the growing. Right after the ridge hand, reach down with the left of the knee, or with the left hand and grab the back of the knee, basically pulling on the back of the leg. And while you're pulling on the back of that left knee, you're going to shove your elbow into the solar plexus. So they've thrown the punch, you've hit them in the growing, grab their leg, try to pull that leg up on the outside of the body. So you pull it up on the inside, you may wind up hitting yourself in the groin with their foot. So again, pull that to the outside of your leg if you can, and elbow. Now you've got one leg up here, and they're laying on their back. So go ahead and step over the body. Now drop the knee into the growing. Do 4 spear hands through the eyes, raking 4 times. And on the 5th time, thrust downward and in. So let's do that 5 times. 1. I'm going to move fairly slow so that you can follow along. 2. 3. 4. 5. Alright, next I'm going to do advancing daggers. Advancing daggers is also someone trying to grab you or possibly someone trying to push you. So what we're going to do, step up with your left foot, do a forward extended block, so I bring the hands up and then bring them out into double extended outward blocks basically. From there, you're going to chop with your right hand, keeping your left hand over the right shoulder, and then slide down your arm to form another chop, bringing the right hand back, drop the left hand slightly, do a spear hand to the solar plexus right over, and do basically a double crane's beak up to knock the arms out of the way if they're still there, and a double palm heel to the rib cage. So it's open. So do 1, right with the palm up, left palm down, right spear hand, double palm heels. 2. 3. 4. 5. Alright, I'm going to look at my list. If you want to see a list of these techniques, I go to my website, arkansaswushu.com. Up top, click on Styles. This is in the Chuan Fa / Kenpo, and then if I click on that, click on third round, and now I have a list of all my techniques. So after that one, I'm going to go ahead and do thundering hammers. I watched Roger, the person who initiated this challenge, do thundering hammers the other day. Kind of like his version a little better, but mine is very similar, so we'll show you how I do it. And if you want to see a different take, go watch Roger's. I think it was day 18, day 19, but You can find all of his videos in my playlist, and it'll say Thundering Hammers in the title, so it should be easy to find. Alright, so Thundering Hammers, the way I learned it, step up, soft hand block with the left hand. I'm going to do a ridge hand to the solar plexus. So step up, push the hand out of the way, hit the solar plexus with a ridge hand. That loads this hand up. Now I'm ready to throw a hammer fist to the back of the head, or right behind the head on the back of the neck. I'm going to do the left hand and then the right hand. So far the technique is step up, push to the side, ridge hand, two hammer fist. So I step back with a back fist to the temple, and then circle that arm around, using this hand as a stop, keeping this hand relaxed to just strike up and let the fingers go up into the eyes. If you don't want to take the time to see Roger's, his was similar except for instead of a ridge hand, they use more of a forearm strike. I don't think they step back here, rather they just do the hammer fist up, and then they do a tiger claw here, which I kind of like a little better than the flimsy fingers. Okay, so let's go ahead and do my version 5 times, and then you do both versions and see which one you like better. Okay, 1. So soft hand, ridge hand, hammer fist left, hammer fist right, step back slightly, back fist to the temple, circle around and strike. 2. So I'll do this way. 3. 4. And 5. Next technique, I'm going to move on. We've done 3, so we've got 2 more. I'm going to pick Clawing Panther and Fire Swords. Clawing Panther is another one off of a right punch. Real fast, real simple. You just step up, inward block, outward block, slightly pull down on that hand, and immediately ridge hand back to the throat. Hook hand behind, pull into a knee, step down behind, grab the throat, put the hand on the eyes or wherever you can get to, pull the leg back while you push the hand forward. Once they're down there, or actually, I'm thinking of advanced Clawing Panther, let's just stop there with the sweep. So, 1, step up, inward, outward, ridge hand. Knee, grab, throw. 2. 3. 4. And 5. One more technique, Fire Swords. One of my all-time favorite techniques. We used to do it for speed. To show you what I mean, try to count how many times, how many hits are in it. I'll go ahead and do it full speed, and then we'll break it down. So the technique doesn't look like much. So what happens is it's off of a right punch. Step up and do an inward block, which could be a strike or just count it as a block. Usually when I do a hard block, I count it as a strike, because what I'm doing with a hard block is using it as a hammer fist and trying to strike the center of a muscle to kind of frog that arm. Otherwise, I'm just going to use the soft hand block. So step up, stop the punch. Next technique from there, that same hand hits the throat. So it goes from inside the arm straight to the neck. As soon as it hits that next, this hand's already loaded up, so it comes right above it and hits the eyes as the right hand loads. So you'll be out 1, 2, 3. Now this hand is here. It's going to come back across the jaw. So that's 4. And it's going to go down to a hammer fist, 5, back up to the nose, 6, and a walking side thrust for 7. So let's do this in 7 counts. We'll do it 5 times, and that will be it for the lesson today. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like to step behind on 4, 5, and 6. Sorry, I mix it up with driven javelin a little bit. So all of that is right, except for we don't go to the growing in the nose. Instead, we just do 1 chop back. So after inward block, chop, eyes, jaw, there's another chop and another kick. So it'll be a 6 count. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the next one. It's one of the first techniques where I was told, line hits you 6 times in less than a second. And I was like, no. Yeah, if you count the hits, it takes less than a second, and there are 6 hits there. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't yet, go check out Roger. Hit the like and subscribe button for me, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Thank you for watching.